Hi, Hiram here. Sometime back, what was that, back in 10-15, I did a little test on this Act stove where I added some fiberglass wicking to it. I called it the Yodo mod to see if I can make these things burn a little bit quicker and faster without wasting alcohol. So what I did was I found a place, a Canteen Gear Shop, that sells, that's a little shiny, sells round fiberglass wick. This is the kind of stuff that people are putting on their beer pots, their hiney pots and stuff for insulation to keep from burning their fingers. But what I'm going to do is use it as a wicking. So it's 1/4 inch, about 1/4 inch in diameter. I took that little soda can stove that I used before, the one where I had to play around with holding the pot to get the thing to bloom. I put some wicking in it, just in through the holes, and then have it laying on the bottom. This is just a rough test. If this works, what I'll do is just put a plate or something here to make sure that the wicks get always laid down in the alcohol. So the wicking is on the outside of the stove. Not much wicking, I mean a couple of inches for each one. The stove as it is now weighs 7 grams or 0.25 ounces. I think before it was about 5 ounces or 5 grams. So this added about 2 grams to it. What I have here is a 1/2 fluid ounce of denatured alcohol. Get that up in there like that. Let this soak for a little bit. Now the idea is that, like I said before, you couldn't just put the pot right on here. It would put out the flames. Wicking is different. It doesn't need to blossom. As long as the alcohol soaks into the wick, it should burn. Let me start my second camera here. Okay, that's running. Now my idea is, I have 2 cups of water here setting at 60 degrees. I should be able to just put this right onto the stove. Now you can't see it from this camera, but you'll be able to see it with camera 2. Let me change the lights. And what I'll do is just get down here and light the wicking, start the timer, and let's see where this goes. There we have 210, 211, 212 at 7:30, boiling in 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And let's see how long it takes for run out. And the flames are going. Still going. Still hanging in there. Let's see if this makes it to 10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. Let's call it at that. All right, not bad. this off. Okay, for a recap there, I had 2 cups of water starting at 60 degrees, came to a boil in 7 minutes and 30 seconds using half a fluid ounce of alcohol, denatured alcohol, and it ran out in 10 minutes. So that would have given me 2 cups of safe drinking water as far as, you know, the little wormy things and stuff in it. On the previous test, when I ran this without the wicking, 2 cups of water starting at 59 degrees, came to a boil in 7 minutes and 8 seconds, but there was a 2-minute plus handling time in the beginning, so that makes it at about 7 minutes, or 9 minutes. So 7.5 minutes versus 9 minutes. Only added maybe 2 grams of weight on here from the previous without the wicking. So I think this would even, I think the Graham Weenie people wouldn't mind this. Now what I could do is cut this can a little bit higher so that I could put more alcohol in it. No, there's all kinds of different things we could try with this. Like I said, the wicking is round fiberglass wick. It's a braided fiberglass. It's about 1/16 of an inch in diameter. See if you can see a piece there. I got it from a place called Canteen Gear Shop. I'll try putting the address down in the text area. I'm not sure if it'll take it. If not, it's Canteen Gear Shop, one word, canteengearshop.webs.com. This hank, I bought 50 feet of it at 17 cents a foot, came out to $9 plus shipping and handling. So not bad. I'll have to do some more playing around with that, with other configurations, and see what happens. But I think this, you can see the original test, this axe stove test, back in 1015, it was the axe stove Yodo mod. I explained where I got the idea from a man out there that watched his videos for a long time. You might want to check that out. Camera just shut off there. So, gonna have to play with this some more. Get a hold of some wicking, and you can play with along with this stuff. As always, I thank you for watching. I look forward to your input, your questions, your remarks, helpful suggestions, and watch for my buddy Max. Bye now.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin, and I know it's never gonna end.